Hello everybody and welcome to Ebinotti Beauty and this makeup tutorial. I'm so excited to bring this one to you guys. So I did this look today inspired by Yennefer of Vengerberg, the character from The Witcher. If you guys have seen The Witcher, season 2 just dropped on December 18th. Me and my boyfriend are watching it, loving it. Big fan. I was so inspired by the makeup look that Yennefer has pretty much in the entire show. There's a little bit of switching it up, but for the most part they stick to like a sort of one eyeshadow look for her. And it's like a dark blue. It's kind of on, smudged on. Sometimes it's super clean and glam, and other times it's kind of smudgy. I love it. I love it. I love it. I was looking for some inspo this year to kind of step outside of the usual holiday glam. I feel like it's been done. We've seen it done. It's beautiful. It's fun. Achieve it if you haven't yet. If you haven't, you know what? It's kind of getting boring. I wanted to do something different this year. And I was like, you know what? Fuck yeah. Let's do blue. So when I got 2 of these. If you haven't seen the tutorial for the green, dancing green mini palette from Essence, I highly recommend you check that one out. Today we are using this bad boy. This is Ice Ice Baby from their new collection. So these are the colors that we'll be seeing today. Absolutely gorgeous. Love the mirrors that come in the palettes. And not said so far. If you guys want to see how I got this whole, I'm going to show you guys the full face today. So I'm going to try and keep it snappy as I can. I definitely have some long, in-depth tutorials on the channel. If you're interested, if you're learning, if you really want that, I try to keep that going for you guys always, because I know there are some people starting out day one. So I want to make sure that there's content for them as well. So I hope you guys enjoy this one. Make sure you give it a thumbs up at any point if you're enjoying the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. Check out some other videos today. If you've got nothing else to do, you need some inspiration for the holidays, you're feeling kind of meh about it. I get real excited about clothes and stuff. I'm not a huge fashion person or makeup and all that. I love it. I love it. I love it. But I could sit around in the same sweatpants for like 30 days in a row and not give a shit. Never putting a stitch of makeup on my face. So know that I am that girl as well, and I'm with you. So have some fun today if you want to. There's lots of inspo out there. Again, check it out on Instagram if you want some shorter content. That's all I got for you guys today. So enjoy this one, and I will see you in the tutorial. So guys, welcome. We're starting off with our primer today. My skin was real dry, so decided to go in with a moisturizing primer to get us all started. Hey, much better. So let's see. Today we're gonna use the Essence Ice Ice Baby palette. Blue is my favorite color, so I'm so excited to show you guys this palette today. Ooh, it's gonna be a good one. I even have blue on my nails. It looks like black, but it is blue. They're all janky right now. I have to touch them up. I'm doing my nails after I do the try-on haul that's coming next. So that's going to be the palette that we're using today. I'm doing a makeup look today inspired by Yennefer of Vengerberg from the show The Witcher. But for foundation today, we're going to use the Essence foundations as well. I tried to pull as many Essence products as I had to see if we could do like a full look from them, but I don't quite have everything. I usually have their concealer, but I don't have that right now. I have 2 different colors, color number 40, neutral vanilla, and color number 70, warm cashew. I'm going to use number 40 first, down the center of the face. The color match is pretty decent, but I'm going to use a little bit of number 70 to mix into it because I don't want to be too pale today. I haven't got any fake tan or anything like that going on right now. I'm not even sure if I'm going to fake, I probably will. I always fake tan in the winter, but I'm not even sure if I'm going to fake tan again this winter, or at least this month. It is, what's the date today? December 21st today, so it's almost Christmas. I'm just going in with number 70 now. I hope you guys are having a really nice holiday season so far. I have been watching a lot of Christmas movies. My 3 favorites that are totally my go-tos right now are Rise of the Guardians for like family friendly and just like feel good. Also A Christmas Carol, the 2009 one with Jim Carrey as Scrooge. Well, he plays like a million characters in that, but with Jim Carrey as Scrooge. I usually love the Grinch movie that Jim Carrey did at this time of year, but I haven't really been into it that much this year. I watched it maybe like a month ago now, and then I haven't gone back to it. So it is what it is for that. What was the other one? Okay, so A Christmas Carol and The Man Who Invented Christmas, which is the Charles Dickens story about him writing A Christmas Carol, which I thought was so cute. I just loved it. I thought that was such a good movie. Okay, so I don't have the Essence concealer with me right now. I usually do, but I don't. The Camouflage Concealer, which I love. So we're just going to go in with the Age Rewind from Maybelline in all the usual places. I want to keep this look today very, very simple and easy to do for the face. So even though I'm going to use all my products and do all the usual steps, I'm going to keep it really, really quick and simple. Not trying to chisel anything, just the highlighting and contouring I usually do. See if we can make it quick. My face is a little bit dry today, so I'm noticing that the products are drying down a little bit quicker. It is the middle of winter. I mean, seasonally, the winter solstice is in 2 days, I think, but it is -10 here. It's been very clear skies and beautifully sunny, but super dry. Okay, that's done for contour today. I'm going to use the Wet n Wild contour stick like I always do in the color Where's Walnut. Just like that. And then use one of my BH Cosmetics blending brushes. I like to show you guys this whole process because I feel like blending out a contour can be a bit tricky when you first get started and you don't really know maybe what it feels like or what it's supposed to feel like. See how it can like stick the product sometimes. It can be a bit of a tricky step. So I like to show you guys this full process. We'll speed it up for you and throw some music on today. One thing that I was just thinking is with a look like we're going to do today on the eyes, it is kind of smart depending on your style. It's not smart because it really is either way, but you definitely can do the eyes first and then do all this face makeup afterwards. I always love doing skin first, so that's why I do it, but I would recommend with a look like this, especially if you're starting out, do the eyes first and then go in and do all your lines, guys. Moving on. To moisturize under the eyes and add our final highlighter. This isn't really so much to conceal as it is to highlight. I'm going to use this Glam concealer. I got this one from Shein. If you guys have never tried Shein makeup, make sure you check out the videos on this channel because the Shein makeup that I've tried has been fucking phenomenal. My favorite product from this Glam brand is the concealers. So I'm going to take these under the eye with my finger, just putting a little bit on the back of my hand to moisturize and then highlight on this outer corner. There's quite a lot here, so I'm just going to move that around a bit. Tip of the nose. I want a little bit more brightness here. I can almost like fully blend this out with my finger today, which is nice. Up the sides of the nose, just to make all those lines again. Kind of contouring, moisturizing, highlighting all at the same time here. Okay, and then back to our beauty blender again. Trying not to move this product around too much, but blend it out nicely. Try to find like a moist spot on your beauty blender at this point too. It just feels so much better on the skin. Everything feels amazing. It doesn't feel cakey. It feels nice and moisturized. I can tell we're not going to need too much powder today, which is great. Okay, I love the way that's looking. Gorgeous, chiseled, love it. For baking powder today, I'm going to use another Glam product from Shein. And then we'll get back into some more Essence products. So this baking powder from Shein is called the Bake Glow Setting Powder. I love it. I got the color light pink, but dang, looks like that. I'm just going to tap some into the cap. Grab my tapered kabuki brush. Pick up a whole bunch of that product. Once I got that ready to go, I'm going to go into my mirror nice and close up. I can feel a hair. I'm going to press out the final creases. Nice and gentle this time. I don't want to pick up any more product. Okay, around the nose is important. The lips, the smile lines, and under the eyes. Set that down and go straight in with our baking powder. I like to kind of pout. Make sure you get around the creases of your nose. To set the rest of the face, I'm going to use the Makeup Revolution Luxury Baking Powder. This one is in the color Lace. I've been using this for years and I literally feel like, look at that. So I'm just going to tap some of that into the lid. And I'm going, not the lid of the container, which is ridiculously small. I'm going to use the same lid that I was using for our other powder, our baking powder. I'm going to pick up another BH Cosmetics big fluffy brush. I think this one's number 1. Came in the same set as the one we used for our cream contour. I'm going to pick up a bunch of that, but kind of push it into the brush and lightly tap it around our contour and all the sticky places. But we want to make sure everything's set down nicely. Lightly buffing to test out. You can always touch too. The touch test is good. Make sure you're getting into the hairline without getting too much makeup in your hair. I like to put like my finger along my hairline just like that and really press it in just to make sure we don't miss anything. Don't want sticky spots and you don't want patches of makeup that can come off very easily. So really take your time with baking and setting down your makeup, okay? Make sure you get around that jawline again and your neck so nothing looks crazy. Try not to get it all over the color of your whatever you're wearing. I am wearing the sweater that I'm wearing for the day today, so don't want to mess that up. We'll fix our little headband here. I always like to retouch up like around my hairline with hairspray and stuff when I'm done, or mousse if I don't want it crusty. Mousse works really nice. That's pretty much how I do my ponytails these days. I get mousse all over my hands and I put my hair up and then I spray it in place. I don't mind a little fluffiness around my hairline, but I want it like clean, right? Okay, face is looking amazing. Loving that. I'm going to clean up a little bit because I've got powder everywhere. And then we will get into the rest of the face. Today I wanted to use another Essence product. So I'm using this little palette, the Shape Your Face Contouring Palette. I got this a while back. We're going to use this shade right here for bronzing. I'm going to use another BH Cosmetics brush, this tapered brush. I love this brush for a nice contour look, and this is a nice deep contour shade, so I'm going to keep it pretty light with application. Just subtly applying the product and building it up. You don't want anything too crazy noticeable, so slowly building that product without messing up our hairline, you know what I'm saying? Portuguese problems? Yes. Picking up a little bit more, slowly applying that color. The color's got a lot more warmth than I thought it would. I feel like I've tried this before and I remember saying the same thing. It does have depth to it, but it's just super warm. It doesn't look very warm in the palette. but on the face, especially with the cream contour shade we used. Okay, that feels a bit on the stickish side. Gonna add it on the cheeks for a bit of a blusher moment. Flick it. On the nose, that's literally how I contour my nose. And do the same on the mouth. Get that chin. Same places. We have a pretty high contrast going on today, which I'm loving. It'll go so nicely. I'm going to settle it down a little bit with the blush, and you'll see how it all comes together in the end, especially once the eyes are on. It's just going to be bomb. Just giving everything a nice blend together, which we'll do more of with the blush as well. I'm not going to use this blush today because it does not go at all, but I do have another Essence blush, which I used for years. This is kind of a newer one. I had two. When I was starting to run out of the old one, I like stocked up 2 or 3 of them, and I still have this one from years. So this is the old Mosaic Blush that I literally lived and died in for so many years behind the bar. It's called number 20. All you need is pink. Love. I'm going to try and find a clean, you know what? Let's just use this one because my other blush brush has like luminoso and shit in it. It's crazy. So we'll just use this one. Look at that. Beautiful. Not so pigmented though. You'll see when I put it on, it's not going to be like, whoa, pink. It's not so bright, but it is buildable, which I love. I'm going to take a little on the tip, sort of bridge of the nose. I have like a bump in my nose, so I keep the colors like right over the tip, but not so much up here, and then sometimes between the eyes a little bit, and then I'll drag it down the sides. If I'm doing that whole thing they do on TikTok, pretty much how I do it. I have a lot of different moods when it comes to blush though, so find what styles you like for your own face and then try maybe 2 or 3 other ones just to like get out of your comfort zone and see if you can find other stuff you like, because that's how I fell in love with blush techniques. So this is the Essence Pure Nude highlighter. I love this one. Another product that I used for years and years in number 10, Be My Highlight. It's also a BH Cosmetics brush, but this is from the It's My Ray Ray collection. I loved that collection so much. I use the brushes all the time. Picking up just like so much of that. Tapping it off because I really just want to get it into the fibers of the brush. I'm going to start with the usual highlight of the cheeks, bringing it down here, up above the brows. Flip the brush over, do the same thing on the other side. Really want it nice and even today. And then using what's left to really bring it around and blend it out down that arch of the lid as well. Perfect. I'm gonna pick up a little bit more, a lot more, so much more. Do the lip. Oh, I have such a cool Christmas idea for you guys. I was like looking for makeup inspo and stuff the other day. It was kind of like random inspirations, and I thought of like the coolest idea with a new palette that I got from Wet n Wild. So that's going to be coming up on the channel. Make sure you guys are subscribed if you love makeup, talking makeup, playing with makeup. That's definitely what this is all about, more than product reviews. I can't, you guys, I can't. Okay, enough of my ranting. I'm gonna go make a new, I'm like, I'm gonna go smoke cigarettes and some weed, make a new coffee and come right back, which is what I'm gonna do, but you don't say that on YouTube, no, you don't. You guys know the deal. I have to take the foundation off my goddamn lips at this point. I hate it. I didn't like fully blend out my lip. You see the line? And now because we baked, that's on there. That's on there for the whole day. So don't fuck stuff like that up because you'll be super annoyed. Now, I'm not going anywhere where that's gonna matter. Even if I was in the bar, I wouldn't worry about that. I wouldn't blend it out. I'd overline my bottom lip, wear a dark lip, call it a fucking day. But don't do that because once you bake it down, that's it. Oh, I'll show you my gloss for the day as well. Do you know what gloss I'm gonna use already? I should probably get a new one just so you guys can see something different. But here's the Fenty Gloss Bomb my girlfriend got. She was picking me up stuff like Gloss Bomb and all these palettes I would never buy for myself. She knew I love makeup so much and she got me this. And I've had it since my birthday last year, which is a few months shy of a year. but I just opened this one because this is the second one. Ooh, and it's like so fresh, and that smell, it smells so good. Okay, we shall return. Now for the fun part. We get to get into the eye look. Ooh, 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 fun, fun, fun. So, the Ice Ice Baby palette from Essence. Too cute. We're gonna start off today. See those? Oh, it's gonna be hard to stay out of the glitter because I really want to keep this relatively matte. It's going to be hard to stay out of this one today, so I know I'm going to do more than one look with this palette. Please subscribe if you're interested in seeing some looks from me. I just realized that I forgot a transition shade, so what we're going to do today is use our bronzer. I'm going to show you guys a little trick. Okay, so today for brushes, I'm going to grab all my BH brushes. I grabbed the flat blending precision brush, which I love so much. And then I grabbed both of my blending brushes, the big one and the small one. I'm going to kind of play around and see how this goes. Starting off today with, we already discussed this, for fuck's sakes. I'm the worst for this. I'm going to use my mirror, the mirror that comes on the palette. And we'll zoom you guys in a little bit. So we're going to pick up some of that bronzer on our brush, tap it off, and get started in this crease. I didn't set my lids fully, so I'm just going to press out the creases that are there. And I'm going to start off with keeping this pretty high, just adding a little bit of depth and color. This will blend really, really nicely because it is our bronzer. So I'm going to look down into my mirror and keep this right in the crease. The thing that I love about this makeup look, so again, if you missed it in the beginning, I'm doing a look inspired by Yennefer of Vengerberg, a character from the show The Witcher that I've just been loving lately. I'm going to keep the crease pretty neutral and the whole eye look very, very simple. It almost looks just like a one eyeshadow kind of look, which is what I love so much about this look. But I am going to add a little bit more depth to it than just smearing a blue eyeshadow all over the lid, which I feel like for a look like this, you could totally do it like grunge inspired and do exactly that. Just kind of smear around a very simple or epic blue shadow, you know, but it's pretty much a matte look. So the good thing about using our bronzer is we can kind of contour the nose at the same time, which is nice. So we're going to do that. Just bringing this pretty much up to the brow. Now that it's nice and blown out and blended, I'm going to drag it down to the lid just a little bit. I don't have any extra product on my brush. Keep it nice and lifted in those outer corners, especially with a dark shadow like this that we're going to keep stuck just to the lid. I want to lift those corners and blow it out towards my temple so it gives me this look that we're getting. You see that? Boom. Okay, so before we go in with our blue shadow all over the lid, I'm going to take some of this powder from Essence. This is the Brighten Up banana powder, and I love this stuff for under the eyes. So I'm going to take my kabuki brush again and just pick up some of that powder and press it under the eyes very lightly. It's a very light, bright powder, so I don't want to add too much color to my face. I'm going to brush this away afterwards, but I'm going to put it under my eyes just like that so that if anything drops in the blue, we can kind of wipe it away. You can do this with your loose setting powder or any powder that you want that's not foundation color. You really want this to be bright, and just layer quite a lot of it so you can flick away afterwards. First thing I'm going to do is pick up this super dark, actually no, I'm going to go with this medium colored blue, and we're going to press this all over the lid. Oh, so this is like the perfect shadow. I'm loving this right now. This mid-tone blue is literally exactly what I was looking for. We're going to use the darker blue to darken some parts up, but this is perfect. So we're going to do the same thing on the other side. Just going to press this in here like this. Again, keeping it just on the outer 2/3. I don't want to bring this in too close to the inner corner. I want to make sure it's nice and even. So dark shadows have a tendency to wear off throughout the day, which is why you want to put like a cream base underneath them. That's why I'm layering so much of this. Keeping it tight in the crease, but bringing it into the crease just a little bit now. We're going to blow this out in a second. We're going to lose a lot of pigment as soon as we start blending that edge, so don't worry about that. We'll add it back in later. Right now, we just want to get this edge blended into our crease really nicely. Just like that. Let me go back to this little mirror so you guys can see. I can sit up straight. See, I have pretty much no fallout, which is excellent. Okay, I'm going to pick up a little bit more of that and put it in the crease. Again. Just slightly flicking it out here, but really keeping it like super, super tight. I pretty much want it to look like it's only on the eyelid, but I do like to lift the outer corner of my eyes just a little bit. So that's how you can do a look inspired by something, is kind of like do your own take on it based on your face shape. That's what I always do. I can't always do like the makeup look because my face isn't the same shape and it'll look kind of weird. Like I don't want to bring this dark color too close to the inner corners, because if I do, it'll make my eyes look really close together, and I don't want that. I want them like to be flicked out and wing. We're not doing a wing today, but that would be so amazing on this blue. Yeah, we're gonna add some depth now. We're gonna go into this darker color now, right here, with the same flat packing brush. And we're gonna put that on the outer corner, just dabbing it in to see what kind of color difference we get here. Pick up a little more. Do the same thing. Do a little bit of blending as we go. Tiniest bit of fallout, literally just blew away, so that's perfect. I'm gonna keep this on, oops, wrong color. I'm gonna keep this on the outer half of the eye. Pressing it in like we did on the other side. Too many mirrors now. This is so pretty. Barely blending that edge. I really don't want it to come up too far. Just want to make sure there's no fallout just like hanging around. I'm going to wipe off my brush and just very lightly go around that edge. Make sure I know my lines. And what I mean by that is like where I want this color to be. I want to know that line by feeling. That'll really, really help me in keeping the colors where they're supposed to be. So in that same vein, we're going to go back to our blending brush with the bronzer on it and blend out that crease. I'm not picking up any product for this. I'm just wiping it off in between. Okay, I can see that I need a little bit more depth here, so we're going to add that in with the darker blue. Giving it a good tap and just adding it up here. All that nice rich pigment, I'm going to press it in first. Make sure it's even from side to side. Okay, and then wipe off that brush. Blend that edge very gently with that brush with the blue on it. Okay, and before that moves around too much, go back into that bronzer brush and blend the edge very softly with that. Okay, what else are we doing here? Those highlighters. The glitter is so stunning. I can't get over it. But I think we're going to use this color here and go under the eye. I really hope that's translating on camera for you guys because this color is absolutely stunning. This is what we're going to use from It's My Ray Ray collection. Again, those BH Cosmetic brushes. I'm going to swirl and see what we get, which is a nice, creamy, beautiful eyeshadow, just like I was hoping it would be. We're going to take this under the eye. Okay, it's a little bit more foily and less, oh no, it's pretty shadowy. It's a little more foily than I thought it was going to be, so it's got quite a lot of highlighter in it. Wipe away the under eyes now together. So I'm just using my highlighting brush for this to wipe away all that super brightening powder. We don't need that there anymore. It did its duty. Add a little bit more blending over here. Okay, and then I like to go in with my bronzer brush, which is now my blush brush, because it had that Essence blush on it. Pick up a little bit more, since it's right in front of us, of our bronzer, and just re-blend in sort of this line here. Lovely. Don't want to move that highlighter around too much, so that's fine. Back to that blending brush, add a little bit more of that bronzer to it, and go around that edge one more time, taking it underneath this time, and blending everything out. There is a really great color in here for an inner corner highlight, but I'm not doing anything icy like that with this look, so maybe I'll add a little bit of this to the top of the lip. Going with our highlighting brush. I almost just broke my primer. We'll go in with our highlighting brush into this cute little icy color, and we'll pick some of that up right on the tip. We'll add it right to the tip of our nose. Oh, that's actually really pretty. We'll do the same, but this time we'll swipe it like that and add it to the lip. It's brand new, so it's like kind of gotta, there we go, get in there. Add a little bit of icy blue to the lip. Cute. Maybe the tiniest bit right here. Be nice to kind of come off the eye and have that blue. Not gonna go ham with that. We're just gonna clean that off. So for mascara today, we're gonna use the Essence Lash Princess. I got the Sculpted Volume. We're gonna use that guy. And for brows, I'm gonna use the Essence Micro Precise Eyebrow Pencil, the waterproof one with the slim tip in dark brown, number 03. And I'm also gonna use the Essence Make Me Brow Eyebrow Gel with filling fibers in the color 02 Brownie Browns. So we're going to use that little combo. For lip today, I want to keep things really simple. I'm going to use this Maybelline Color Sensational Lip Liner in the color number 104 Gone Grayish. I'm going to add just a little bit of contour to my lips. I'm not even going to take my lip gloss off for this. Gorgeous. And then we're going to go right back into our Fenty Gloss Bomb and keep it super natural on the lips. This is like the color of my lips. And we're just going to blend out the eyeliner with this, or the eyeliner. We're going to blend out the lip liner with our lip gloss. I'll show you how I do that. Just take my finger. Okay, this is the finished look. Wow, I love this so much. I think this is an amazing look for a holiday party or anything you've got going on. If you're wearing something dark, something light, something neutral, I think something camel or tan, this would look amazing. If you want to step out of the box in terms of classic holiday glam, Christmas glam, try blue. I think this just looks so cool. It was really simple to do. You could definitely pull this whole look off with like a one eyeshadow, and I highly recommend this eyeshadow palette. It was so affordable. The pigments were amazing. I didn't get any fallout, so the quality of this palette was incredible. This is my second time using the palettes, and I can't say enough about them for the price. You just can't beat it. Ice Ice Baby, 10 out of 10 from Essence on this one. I know I'm going to do a whole bunch more looks with these palettes, so I'm really excited. Cool, killing it. I can't get over how beautiful this turned out. I really wasn't into blue eyeshadows and stuff like that, and I think it just looks so awesome. So I'm super stoked on this. I hope you guys loved this one and enjoyed it. Tried to keep it short and sweet this time, but I do love the chit chats and get ready with me. So I will be putting up more of those on the channel. Make sure you are subscribed to the channel today. Head on over and check out some more videos if you're in the mood. I've got a Shein haul up for you guys, so that's a fun one. Nice try on haul. I'll be doing some outfit inspiration videos for you guys coming up soon as well to show you fall and winter inspiration. It's very, very cold where I am in northern BC, so if you're in a -15 to -40 kind of climate, I will be showing you what I wear during the winter time and how I layer, and some really fun inspirational stuff like that to keep it kind of fab, or at least pull it off so that when you get where you're going, you can take off your layers and have an outfit on. I'm doing fall inspiration all winter long as well, just in case you're not in a -15 to 40 kind of climate, then there'll be inspiration for you guys on the channel as well. So you can head on over to Instagram and follow me there as well if you like. That's ebinottibeauty. Just a quick note too, if you guys are curious as to what is going on my hand today, I did not get new tattoos. I was messing around with the head. This is my real tattoo, the red flower with the moon, but this was me messing around with a henna kit that I have, testing it out and different places and different colors and things like that. So I had a little bit of fun. Look at the match. Isn't that so cool? I love it, especially things like this where you could just like have, you know, a hand tattoo or something. I'm definitely going to be doing that. Another one I love so much is the little dipper there with the stars. So adorable. I did some Christmas stuff. The reindeer, so cute. The little kind of like snowflake thing. So just in case you guys were wondering, I will be linking that down below. If I forget to link that down below and you really wanted to know, please just remind me in the comment section, send me a direct message, whatever, and I will remember to link that for you.